Hello everybody, this is DeMarr Zimmerman. I'm out and about on my morning walk. Some of you may know that every morning I walk now. I've been doing it for a little while. Actually, I've been doing it off and on for about 3 years. And this year I decided that weather wasn't going to make a difference whether I walked or not. So I bought some thermals and things so that even if it's cold outside, I'm out walking. And I try to walk about 5 to 10 miles a day in the morning. I start out pretty early. It's usually dark. As you can see behind me, the sun's just starting to break out. And I've started... Well, I decided after talking to a good friend of mine yesterday, David Fry, to start a series of videos. You see, when I get out in the morning, it's a great time for me to think and kind of ponder about little thoughts and ideas that I have that I want to accomplish and do. And so I was telling David Fry just yesterday of an idea that I had, and he says, DeMarr, you got to get that on video. And I says, well, why? And he says, well, I write them down, the ideas. And he says, yeah, but you got to get them on video so you can tell it in first person and people can relate. And so today I'm starting my first video, and I'm calling it Walking Talk. And on this video, I'm going to tell you some ideas that have come up. Some of you have already heard this. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I can't remember what day it was, as I was thinking about a concept that I did several years ago that I learned from my brother. And this concept is that you take thoughts and ideas and you put them on a 3x5 card, and it was a memorizing process. And you take those thoughts and memorize those thoughts, and over the course of a year you've memorized all these different thoughts and ideas. Well, I'm not that studious, and so a few years ago when I was living in New Mexico, I started, and my family was living in Utah, had a lot of spare time, so I took that idea and modified it a little bit. And what I would do is I would take thoughts and ideas, and I put them on a piece of paper or on a 3x5 card. In my cars, I drive around West Texas and New Mexico and Arizona. I would write those thoughts down, and I would review those thoughts every day. And the process is really simple. In order to do this, and I'm going to challenge everybody who watches this to do this process, because it really will transform the things that happen to you over the course of a period of time. And here's the thoughts and ideas. What you do is you take and buy 3x5 cards. And what you do is you take, everybody has these motivating thoughts or quotes or one-liners that you really, really like. I have a lot of them. And what you do is you take those ideas and write them down on your 3x5 card, and you review them every day. You start out on my cards. For example, on my cards, what I do is I think I got one in my pocket, so let me just show you. What I do is you write down the thought. So I started this. Let me take my glove off. I started this yesterday, and I'm going to do this for a full year. And I brought my cards with me. And what I do is on the front of them, if you can see, I've got a 1 right there in the corner. I don't know if you can see that. And my first thought was yesterday, and what it was is, if it's to be, it's up to me. Now, we've all heard that thought, but my idea as I was walking was, on the end of it, put this week. So if it's to be, it's up to me this week. So I wrote that down, and every single day I'm going to add a new thought. Like today's thought is, my net worth is directly related to my net worth this week. Now, we all know that what you put in your mind actually comes out in the actions in the day or the week that you're in. And so my thought is that if I put these ideas down and I review them every day and I create a sense of urgency, this week is an urgency. So, for example, today I'm thinking about 2 thoughts. If it's to be, it's up to me, and I need to do that this week. I need to make those things happen this week. And my net worth is directly related to my network this week. That means that I've got to create some actions this week to manifest that, to make it real in my life. And so every single day I'll add a new thought, and over a course of a week I'll have 7 thoughts that I'll be reviewing on a daily basis, or quotes, or things that I want to do, or ideas. And after the 7th day I discard the first one that I started with, and then I add a new one. So every day I'm adding, after 7 days, a new thought or idea. Now the concept is that my mind will start thinking about those things. I thought someone was coming up behind me. My mind will start thinking about those things on a daily and weekly basis, and my actions will start reflecting that. And I'm already seeing that. Yesterday and today I'm already seeing the idea that this week I've got to take action because it's up to me, and that my network, I got to build my network this week because it's related to my net worth. And those 2 thoughts are prevalent on my mind right now. And so those are the things that I think about when I go in the morning and walk. But I want you to take this idea, if you will, and I challenge you to do the same thing. Now, I'm going to do this for a year. I've done this before, and it literally transformed my life. A lot of the financial successes that I'm having today is directly related with the thoughts that came out of that process about 8 or 9 years ago when I did that. It was actually, when I say a few years, it was about 8 or 9 years ago that I did that process. And I'm going to do it again and review at the end of the year what's happened in my life. So anyway, this is DeMarr Zimmerman signing off on Walking Talk, and hopefully you got something out of it. Take my challenge and enjoy your day. Good luck with your success. Actually, luck has nothing to do with it. Have a great, successful day. We'll see you later, and we'll talk to you soon.